1923 Main Street.
Home of everything to do with Disney travel in style. We are your hosts.
I am Mike Bello Braddock.
And I'm Amelia Bello Braddock. And today, what to wear and what to pack at Walt Disney World in August.
Yes, it's time for our monthly recommendations on what to pack and wear. And August 2024, like every August, is looking to be hot, steamy, and a little wet.
Yeah, I think August is definitely one of those months where this episode will really come in handy because it's so specific. It varies so much from July and September even, which I think is so interesting. But August weather is like no other.
Yeah, we go every
Florida.
August. We spend a week there every August on vacation and, multiple other weeks of the year. But August, by far, is the hottest, stickiest, and wettest month of the year at Walt Disney World for a vacation. But that doesn't mean it's not a good time to go. So we're not saying, hey, if you got a vacation plan, don't go.
Hey, listen, we go almost every year.
I like going in August, especially the second half, because local kids are back in school and things. Crowds are a little bit less. But you do have to put up with the weather concerns that are their most oppressive of any time of the year in August. But we're going to tell you how to pack and plan for that so that you make the most of it.
And I will just say, if you are heading to Disney's Vero Beach Resort, which is a resort that they have in Florida as well, the bugs are a lot better in August.
The no-see-ums in particular on the beach.
Yeah. So
and if you don't know what they are, then you haven't visited
then
Florida
count yourself lucky.
Atlantic beach in the summer. But yeah, we've done a lot of July and August trips over the years. We've tend to move to August now for a number of these reasons. Lower crowds, less bugs for the beach component at Vero Beach. But we're talking about Walt Disney World today because that's where hopefully you're going if you're going for an August vacation to Disney World. So yes, it's hot and sticky. Let's talk specifically about this year. We always give you a look ahead. They have a 30-day forecast. Of course, it's not going to be fully accurate. But we want you to check a local weather app right before you go to get the most accurate weather. But at this point, August is looking like August. You can expect daytime highs from 90 to 93 Fahrenheit. That's 32 to 34 Celsius. And nighttime lows around 79 to 81 or 27 Celsius.
I think the biggest thing for me about August is it's not the heat, it's the humidity. Right. And the humidity, it is always there because it's Florida, but it's definitely heightened in August. So something else to pack, not necessarily clothing wise, but for girls out there, the hair. Okay. The humidity will come for it. So if you have any extra special heat protectant, humidity trapper, anything like that, find a travel size container. Okay. Do not leave that at home. Unless you don't care what your hair looks like in pictures.
Yeah, because these temperatures I just said do not include, this is not humidex or humidity or whatever, heat index or whatever it's called where you live. When you're looking at those, it's well over 100 generally in August. And because it is rainy and moist and there's a lot of bad hair days if those happen to you. So ponytails win or tying your hair up, I would imagine. It does have a huge impact, though, not only on your hair, but on everything, your stamina in the parks, and what we're talking about today, the clothes you wear.
Yes.
Because hot, humid, August weather, forget the rain, we'll get to that in a minute, means you sweat. And so your clothes are going to get heavy and sticky and weigh down on you if you don't do some of the tips we're going to talk about.
I think for the longest time, August was the month where we wouldn't even bring t-shirts. It was just tank tops only. Because of a certain degree of heat and humidity and the stick of a t-shirt sleeve, you don't want to deal with that.
I don't wear tank tops personally.
Well, yeah.
But a lot of people do. But I do then, by the same token as what you just said, wear, as we've talked about in past episodes, the very lightest cotton t-shirts that I have and or the button-up collared shirts. Again, there's, linen and cotton and different collared button-up shirts. So very light, sort of sweat wicking or quick dry, but I always personally go for lightweight. That's what I like, and loose fitting. I like large shirts anyway.
See, I was with you until you said loose fitting. I actually disagree.
Yeah, but I don't like stuff. I like personally the breeze
For-
to blow under my shirt.
I see for you, at least for me, especially around Florida, I think some of the most popular clothing items that you will see specifically in August when it is the hottest and the most humid are skin tight little tank tops from, or Isia, Lululemon, anywhere really that are close hugging and that aren't going to flap along you when they're wet. They're just going to stay where they are.
And we also have a number in the
Instead
shop
of
of fun tank tops as well.
Yeah,
if you're looking
absolutely.
for that Disney-inspired subtle Disney look as well to throw into your wardrobe. But I think, really what you're saying is now that you understand what you're going to be in for, whichever way you like to prepare
Yeah.
for that weather,
Exactly.
have that in mind for you and your kids if you have kids in tow.
It's almost like t-shirts are a night activity. They're like your nighttime outfit. If you're going to, if you're going out for a late dinner, different park at night, if you're park hopping but going back to the hotel, anything like that, a lot of the time you might see more t-shirts at night. But in the peak daytime hours, 11 to 2 or 3 in the afternoon when that UV index is so high, most people are in tank tops.
Yeah, a couple of things I want to say based on what you just said. Light colored shirts,
Yes.
t-shirts are good in the day, but at night, if you have a black or brown, those are fine at night. It's really when the sun is out, you want lighter colors. And really,
Yeah.
I don't wear a lot of t-shirts in August in the day. I like the button-up
Yeah.
collared shirts personally because they're lighter and looser. And when they get wet, they don't stick to you the way cotton does,
Yeah.
even the lightest cottons. So that's one of my personal favorites.
Yeah. And Disney does a very good job with keeping the bugs away. But if you're staying off site, anything like that, apparently lighter colors are also better for avoiding bugs. I heard somewhere.
Well, that's good.
Do not
That's
quote
good
me.
to know. Yeah,
But
I don't know. I
I've
don't
heard
know
that somewhere,
personally,
so.
but hey, it's worth a shot. So it's an extra bonus.
Yeah.
And then for shorts or bottoms,
I was gonna say.
again, it is hot and humid. So if you get any thigh rub or that stuff as well, you might want bicycle shorts under your shorts if you're a guy.
I'll say, yeah.
And the lighter shorts, the quick dry
Yeah.
shorts that I own are also super light. So
Mm-hmm.
I love those in August.
As far as me personally, I usually go with a skirt or a dress tends to be more like flowy and open, which is great in the August heat. But like you were saying about the legs with bicycle shorts under is the perfect combo for me personally, or any of those like athletic skirts that sort of have the built-in piece under to stop the rubbing. Those are great because it's not fun to have to avoid walking weirdly, even if
Yeah, because it's compounded with this kind of, and it's really hot and humid. If you've never gone to Florida or Orlando in August,
yeah.
I can't even stress. And it's worse now with the hotter temps we're getting.
If it's been a while, if August is not your normal time to go, even if you're not prone to thigh rubbing usually in the summer heat, it's worse in August, it's worse in Florida. So if you don't live around there, if you live even somewhere else hot, with the humidity, it makes it a lot worse. So just be prepared, have that in the back of your brain that it may very well happen.
So heat, humidity, sweating, sun. There's more to the story that you need to consider.
Yeah.
Especially in August, more so than any other month in our experience.
I was hoping we wouldn't get here.
And that is
The rain.
the rain. Usually,
Made worse by the humidity.
yes.
But
Usually the afternoon, anywhere it's hot and humid, the afternoon thunderstorms, we've noticed that this occurs generally, anything can happen, but generally between sort of 2 in the afternoon up until about 7 at night. Keep your eyes on the skies. Be ready for those Florida torrential downpours. And there have been a lot of them in recent years. There's some great videos of almost swimming down Main Street, USA.
in my experience, actually, I have had walking back from the main Polynesian building to the bungalows, pouring rain, almost swimming. Okay, because those water levels rise. But also, for me, I would say a standard August day looks like wake up, do whatever morning My Disney Experience nonsense they need from you at any given time.
Well, that's getting better now. They've made the changes,
but
right?
still.
It's getting better.
To do something. Enjoy nice weather. Heat. More heat. Super heat. Light rain. Torrential downpour. Nice weather. Go to bed.
Yeah, and
That's the day.
if we generally talk about rope dropping as the best advice. The only advice that has never changed since the park opened until now.
That's a good point.
It's even better in August. You get a double whammy, right? You get up early, even if it's still hot and humid, then the sun is not high in the sky. So, 9 to 11 or opening till 11 is the best time in the park still. When you add rain and all that on top of it, even more so. Just on a side note, we don't plan any outdoor activities between 2 and 7, like things that you have to book. For example, if you've never played foot golf at Golden Oak, do it. It's super fun. But we've been rained out a couple of times at 3 o'clock in the afternoon in August because of weather. One time we played through it because it wasn't thunder and lightning.
I was going to say a couple things as far as booking Genie Plus goes, just while we're on the August topic. Don't book any outdoor rides for that late afternoon.
Yeah, like the,
let's
say Slinky Dog.
Yeah. Do your outdoors in the morning and then book your indoors for that time because they will fill up. Everyone will flock to the indoors, although a lot of people do leave in the rain.
Well, they'll shut down the outdoor
Yeah,
one
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And so everybody flocks to the indoor rides.
Some people might leave if it's light rain because they don't want to get wet. But then that's a good point as well for any afternoon bookings because you can book in advance now again. Thank goodness, Disney.
Yeah.
Finally got the message.
But
anyway.
I do have to say one more thing. I know we've said this before with the rain, but I keep seeing people be like, top 3 things to bring in August. Fan, poncho. I'm like, please don't. And the humidity, please don't.
Yeah, ponchos in that kind of heat and humidity is not going to work.
Just run inside. You'll
just
dry
get
off
wet
faster.
Or run inside, or even an umbrella. As much as I don't love them in parks because they poke you in the face.
A little umbrella.
Be
That's
considerate if you do have one. And then the last thing we want to talk about is shoes because it gets so wet right now. Water can be 3 or 4 inches in an instant in a downpour. So consider if you have running shoes that are leather or whatever you're wearing, if they're not going to dry quickly, throw in a second pair of shoes.
Yeah.
Or if you're in a villa, put them in the dryer.
We talked about last week, having a nice pair of shoes to match with your outfit. Don't bring them on an August afternoon.
Yeah, that is a very good point.
Not the time to throw them on, okay?
Yeah, very good point. Don't bring any shoes you don't want to get wet.
Is in Florida in August in the afternoon. Nobody is going to judge your shoe choice, okay?
Yeah, especially at Disney World.
Yeah, when it starts pouring rain and you have shoes you don't mind getting wet, nobody's going to judge your shoe choice.
So there you go. Don't let this scare you away. We go every August. We love it. Bear all these things in mind as you plan your August vacation and have a great time.
Yeah.
If you pack accordingly and you work around the weather, you're going to have a great time. It's Walt Disney World. You got a week there. Heck, you're not going to have a bad time. All right. Thanks as always for listening. Follow along on social media at 1923 Main Street. We'll see you again next week and have a magical day.
Bye-bye.